finally over. It's over. Oh, thank God the night's over. It was really dark, like extremely dark. That episode of Game of Thrones was, one, not only dark as in theme-wise, but also the color scheme. Like, honestly, it was a little too dark. If they could throw in a couple more lights, like fires or something, like that would be appreciated. Like when the fire came on, like, other than that, it was super dark. But we got a whole lot of unpack. Alright. Ooh. So sad. Oh, so sad. How can I say that if you're into a lot of the smaller characters, or even some of the bigger, like medium-sized characters, done. Like, who cares anymore? Like, they're like my favorites. Like some of the people that like nobody, not a lot of people appreciate, but are there, aren't there anymore. It's simple as that. But let's start with the cool stuff first. All right. The first push, like they're like, all right, we got this, because the Dothraki are like cocky guys. They're like cocky guys, and they're like, all right, we got this. And then Melisandre pulls up out of nowhere. I thought she was still on Dragonstone or something. Pulls up out of nowhere and says, and then like literally everything's on fire. Like not like they're on fire, but all their swords and weapons are on fire. And I'm like, holy crap, that's super cool. That's that like part where literally everything like that whole part just, oh my god, like that's some Vision of the Guadalupe stuff right there. That's like Lord of Light, give me some power. Like that was cool. Like the Dothraki should give her some thanks and some props for that. But it didn't last because they all died. Like literally all of them died. They got massacred. You could just like see it from like Grey Worm or literally any of the other characters. They were just sitting all the way back waiting for their time to push, and the lights just disappeared. It was literally all bright as day, and then nothing. And then you're like, holy crap. Oh, also, that's something very important for Dany. This is when the plan just goes awry, because the plan was to wait for the Night King to come out and then fight him 2-on-1 with the dragons. But they messed it up because Dany loved the Dothraki too much. Like, I understand, she was wed to a Dothraki. She fought for the Dothraki. She united the Dothraki. So she hopped on Drogon and flew out there to kill as many as they could. And they did, but that's not the plan. That's when everything got messed up, and like, even when they had a shot for a couple generals. Like, they could have taken out a couple generals with the fire. Like, I'm pretty sure fire kills the generals. Alright? I know Dragonglass does, but like, I'm pretty sure fire does too. Like, if a fire takes out regular White Walkers, why wouldn't it be able to take out a general? I'm pretty sure we have seen it taking out generals too. Like, honestly, I'm pretty sure we have. But that's not the point. That's not the point. Everything just went to crap, even worse from there. Like, then they started pushing it. It was just all, like, it was just hell on Earth, or hell on Westeros, or whatever you want to say. But everyone, no one was, like, everyone, like, each push was worse and worse and worse and worse for us, not for the Night King. The Night King doesn't care. The Night King doesn't matter, doesn't care who in his army dies. He doesn't care, like, each one of them is going to get at least, like, half a kill, as in, like, if 2 of them are getting 1 kill, that means an extra person in the army. So that means there's a bigger army. No matter what, he's always going to have fuel for the army. So there was that. Literally, Ed died. Like right before the thing, they were all together. And then the 3 of them, Jon, Ed, and Sam, and they were together. And Sam just gets, like, destroyed. He didn't die, but he was just getting destroyed. He got thrown. He went on the ground. He was about to die, and then Ed's like, "Get up! I got you, man!" And then Ed just gets stabbed through the head or whatever, or stabbed, and he just dead. Like, why? Why did they have to kill Ed? Also, one thing that I'm not 100% sure on, but I'm pretty sure on, is Ghost died. And if you're not like, oh, I know every character, like, you're like, who the heck is Ghost? Ghost is John's direwolf. He's had Ghost since episode 1. Literally every season or every time there's a direwolf, there's one of them. One of them dies. Like, literally there's only one left. That's Nymeria. Nymeria ain't doing crap. Nymeria is chilling in the Riverlands right now with a bunch of other small wolves, and she's like, I rule this land. Which is cool and all, but I don't care. Ghost is dead. Ghost was the run of the litter, and he's one of the ones that lived longer than most of them. Lady died, Grey Wind died, Summer died, Shaggy Dog died. They're all dead. Alright, but that doesn't matter. Jorah lived the first push, and you were like, nice, Jorah's got live. Alright. Now for the crypt scene. The crypt scenes were kind of like, alright, you really don't care. But there was a little tension between Sansa and Medende, or whatever her name is, which is the linguist for Daenerys, and that was whatever. When the dragons came out, that was dope. That was dope. I love that. But like, also, I'm not sure if Rhaegal died. I'm pretty sure Rhaegal's alive, but he might be dead. I don't know, because there was another dragon. I'm pretty sure they killed Viserion again. So, and the Night King tried to kill another dragon, but he missed because he sucks. Screw the Night King. I died. Literally, everyone was getting bodied. Literally, Brienne and Podrick and Jaime were like getting like pounded on. Literally, the Hound just said, you know what, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna stop fighting. He just stopped fighting for a while. And Beric Dondarrion was like, what the heck are you doing? Look at her. And then he was like, look at Arya. Arya's going ham. Like, she brought the spear thing. Also, where's Gendry? I think he's dead. Like, honestly, if Gendry died, I wouldn't care, because Gendry, I don't care about him. I'll be for real. Gendry is Gendry. People like Gendry. I don't really like Gendry. He's just some bastard guy. But Arya's going like, she's going all Darth Maul on these guys, and you know, it's just kind of crazy. And she just like hits her head, and then she's like, and she's no longer at 100%. And she's just like running away, and she runs into the library, and this is where like the episode was kind of confusing for me, because it was so dark. It was so dark. It was literally like this. It was literally like this, man. Honestly, it was like, and then there'd be like a little light, and I can't see what's going on. And then she was like, Sandor saw that, was like, crap, she's dying. And then he started fighting, like, again, like how it should have been fighting. Oh, crap. Oh, well, we'll fix it next episode. Doesn't matter. Where was I? And there was that, and you know, they find Melisandre just chilling in the library. Not the library, because they were like running away from everything in the library, and they were like all gonna die. And I thought Beric died. I straight up thought Beric died. He was getting stabbed, and I was pretty sure he was dead. But he's alive. He's alive. Actually, I think he's dead, but like, he survived what happened to him for that short part of time. And Melisandre was like, yo, he's okay if he dies. And then Arya was like, bro, don't I know you? And then the Melisandre was like, yeah, I know you. You're the girl that's gonna close brown eyes, green eyes, blue eyes forever. And then Arya was like, oh. And then she started running. We go to the courtyard. Literally, I thought Grey Worm was gonna die right there. Like, literally, they were trying to put the fire in the pit, but nothing was working. Literally, everyone that went out there just died. And I thought he was gonna sacrifice himself and turn on the pit, But literally what happened was, they literally did a phalanx of soldiers, Unsullied, and then Melisandre just went up to the logs and were like, spell you, fire, God. And then it started lighting up, and literally all of them started dying. Like, all the whites started dying, and that didn't really matter, because the whites are infinite, basically. Where was I? They start fighting. Oh, there was a dragon fight, which is like the Dance of Dragons, which is like the Targaryen Civil War. There's like 3 Targaryen Civil Wars. There's the Dance of Dragons, and then there's the Blackfyre Rebellions 1 and 2, which aren't as important, but they're crazy too. Doesn't really matter. You know, one of the Blackfyre Rebellion childs or whatever went to Essos and started the Golden Company, which is now fighting for Cersei right now currently, which is kind of crazy. But alright, that's not important. It was like epic, but like, you know, they were knocked off the dragons, and the dragons kind of just like, flew away. But I'm pretty sure Viserion died, and so did Viserion did die, and then but I'm pretty sure that Rhaegal died too, and turned into a white. And literally, everyone, it was crazy. The courtyard scene, everyone was just like, I was pretty sure that Sam died. He's alive, but like, Sam was just like covered in bodies. Tormund was on bodies fighting everyone, and I thought he died because like they literally brought him down. Like he just kept on coming back up. Podrick was pinned against the wall with Jaime. Jaime was like fighting, and Podrick was like. So I'm pretty sure Podrick's dead. Like if he survived that, like Podrick, you know, Podrick always has God on his way. Also, how did Melisandre know Serial Farrell's catchphrase? What do we say to the God of Death? And then Arya was like, not today. And she started running. But that was Arya, whatever. Bella Ramsey. I love her so much. I love this actress. She was supposed to be a minor character only for one scene. That was like, she was going to be a one note. But everyone was like, yo, Bella Ramsey's good for Lyanna Mormont. And Lyanna Mormont's not really that important. She's basically just some little girl that's like, I hate you guys. And that's about it. And when they said she was going to fight, I was like, no, don't let her fight. Because she's going to die. And she died. But she went out swinging. She's like, alright, she's like almost 5 foot. She's probably like 4'10". And when they opened the door, when the door came down, a giant literally just rolled in, swatted her across the courtyard. She literally got up, and the giant was killing like all her men, and she got squished. I thought it was gonna be like Attack on Titan, full on Attack on Titan. She was gonna be like Eren Yeager's mom and get chopped. That's not what happened. She grabbed her freaking what was left of her axe and stabbed the giant in the eye. I was like, Bella Ramsey, Lyanna Mormont, you really just killed a giant. Like, smallest character on the show literally killed a giant bigger than 1-1. That giant was bigger than 1-1. And which is similar because he literally died in the courtyard like 1-1. Rest in peace, 1-1. But, oh my god. She died, and I was like, my heart, my top 10 favorite characters, number 7 just died. I was sad. I was very, very sad. Who's next? What's next? Literally, Theon was just chilling there with all his guys, and literally he went Hawkeye and just started like killing all the whites that he saw, and like literally all his men died. And Bran just turned to him and was like, and Theon was like, yo, I'm so sorry for everything they did. And Bran was like, it doesn't matter what you did. You're here now. You're home. Where you're supposed to be. And Theon was like, Bran, I was the biggest douchebag ever. I was almost worse than Ramsay Bolton. No one can be worse than Ramsay Bolton, but I was almost there. And then it doesn't really matter because all is love. It's like, it's love all around. And there was that going on. Jon was basically just getting tossed around constantly. And literally when he was about to fight the Night King was like, "Arise, my brothers!" And literally all the people that they killed literally just came back as whites. And like you could see it slowly, like it zoomed in on Bella Ramsey or whatever. Lyanna Mormont's character's like, and I thought like, cause she got trampled to death or whatever, she died to the giant too or whatever. Literally, Ed's eyes turned up. Everyone that was important that died, they literally had a scene where they died. And also, people were theorizing about this, and it happened that the crypt, the people, all the dead Starks that were in the crypt came alive too, which is one how they moved the stone tombs. Like that was kind of like whatever, I don't care. But literally, everyone that was in the crypt that wasn't important died. Literally, all the important characters that were in the crypt survived. I thought Gilly died. I thought Mende died. I thought Varys died, but they lived. Tyrion and Sansa lived. Thank God, because I love Sansa and I love Tyrion and I love Gilly. Menende's cool, and Varys, I really don't care about Varys. Varys is Varys. He's just an old fat guy with no dick. So they all lived. And you would think that Jon was gonna fight the Night King, be the prince that was promised, but he's literally like for the last like 15 minutes he's brand with the Night King and with Theon, and he's stuck behind a dragon. Like he's like he can't move. If he moves, he's gonna get turned to ice by the dragon, ice fire or whatever. And Dany was fighting with Jon until she got separated. She was stuck with Jorah, and Jorah was basically going ham, and then like Jorah got stabbed through the stomach with a spear, and Jorah can't do crap anymore. But he's still going at it, protecting Daenerys, because that's what he's been trying to do this entire time. He was in love with her from the start. He tried to kill her, but then he was like, "Oh crap, why would I try to kill the love of my life?" And then she was like, "I do not care, you are forgiven. You are exiled." She exiled him like twice, but she always cared for him, but she never loved him. He's been cucked like 5 times. He was cucked by Khal Drogo, by that one guy from that was the sellswords, and Jon. Literally the worst. But he was gonna pincushion, and he died in Daenerys' arms, and that was very sad for me. And like Jorah's cool, but like I didn't expect him to like die. Brienne was doing whatever Brienne does, you know, the Brienne thing. Just swinging her sword, being cool and stuff, and I'm pretty sure she survived. I'm like 100% sure she's alive. Tormund's alive. Sam's alive. Those are for sure. Daenerys is alive. Jon's alive. The Hound's alive. Sansa, Gilly, all of the people in the crypt that were important are alive. That's about it. James alive, I'm pretty sure. Podrick, I'm not sure. So now let's get to the last couple scenes. The last 2 scenes. This is what broke my heart. Everyone's dead in the near the Weirwood tree. It's literally just Theon and Bran. And Theon knows that he can't kill all these whites. And then he sees the generals, that they weren't killed like they were supposed to be. If they at least killed one, they would have been way easier. Not way easier, but still. All the generals. And then the generals make a path, and then he sees the Night King. And he's like, fudging bull crap. Because Theon, as much as I love Theon, as much as I know he's a good fighter, Theon's amazing, but he cannot, he can't kill him. He cannot kill the Night King. And he turns to Bran and says, and doesn't say anything. And then Bran just says, "Theon, you're a good man." And Theon grabs his spear. and runs at the Night King. And the Night King basically says, chop, and stabs him with the pole. And Theon just falls down bleeding. And, like, you knew Theon wasn't going to kill him. Because, like, it's the Night King. Like, Theon can't kill that. But, so, yeah, that's... Theon just bleeds out and dies. Theon's always been, as much as he's fluctuated for me, because, you know, he went from good to bad to good to bad, he's always been one of my favorites. And see him die makes him really sad. And then Arya comes out of nowhere and kills the Night King. Alright, I get that she was supposed to close Blue Eyes, but I was kind of mad that it wasn't at least Theon or Jon or Daenerys or Jorah Mormont that killed him. So there's that. And she saves the day and all the whites die. That means Bella Ramsey's dead too, so, or Lyanna Mormont. And then at the end of the episode, something that Melisandre said at the start of the episode, that she was going to die before the end of the night, and then as she walks off, she takes off her necklace and dies, and that's the end of the episode. Overall, the episode was great.